Hello mga kapuso, ako po si Luis Manzano, ang pambansang host ni Kuya. Seryoso isipin nyo, tagal-tagal ko nang nag-host, kinakabahan ako
Yung
bago
talagang pinaka nakakaiyak sa akin is when they play Lupang Hinirang or any like the national anthem and parang matagal ko nang
Ligayang pagbabalik sa aking bahay, Luis. Ilang edisyon na ba at ilang taon na rin ang nakalipas mula?
The truth has finally been revealed about the fake news scandal aimed at destroying Alex Eala and Luis Manzano, and how it all came crashing down. Imagine waking up one ordinary morning, reaching for your phone half asleep, only to find your entire social media feed in absolute chaos. Across Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube, people were screaming, arguing, tagging friends, and losing their minds over a supposedly explosive confrontation between two of the most recognizable names in Philippine entertainment and sports. The viral post claimed that beloved Capamilia television host Luis Manzano, in a moment of shocking audacity, unleashed a vicious verbal attack on the Philippines' brightest young tennis star, Alexa, with a fabricated quote that read like a primetime villain's most dramatic dialogue. "Who do you think you are? You're nothing but a clown in the world of tennis. Other than chasing balls and flattering Americans, what have you ever done for this country?" Designed to ignite outrage, the story painted a picture of Alex as a young woman who had sacrificed years of her youth, health, and comfort to represent the Philippine flag on the world stage. And as if that weren't enough to send the internet into pandemonium, the post added that Alex did not cry, apologize, or shrink. Instead, she supposedly turned to the camera with ice in her veins and delivered a devastating 12-word response so precise and iconic that it left Manzano pale, in tears, and walking off the stage in humiliation. The story sold itself as the ultimate underdog clapback, a digital spectacle perfectly engineered to shock, awe, and divide audiences, yet, of course, it was entirely fabricated. It was a cinematic David versus Goliath moment engineered for the social media generation, complete with a villain, a hero, public tears, and the kind of mic drop energy made for compilation videos. Comment sections detonated. Fans of Alex Eala rushed to defend her honor, fans of Luis Manzano pushed back demanding proof, sports commentators drafted hot takes, and entertainment blogs scrambled to publish rushed, unverified articles chasing clicks. Memes were born within hours, and people picked sides with the ferocity of a championship tennis rivalry. Every element of a viral moment was present, spreading faster than anyone could fact-check it. But here's the twist: the entire confrontation never happened. Not a single word, not the fabricated 12 mystery words, not the tears, not the walk-off, nothing. It was a meticulously constructed, cold-blooded piece of fake news cooked up by a social media page with zero regard for the reputations or mental well-being of real human beings. Welcome to Champions Tennis, the channel that doesn't flinch from the truth, no matter how uncomfortable or chaotic. Today, we trace this toxic hoax from its poisonous roots to its public demolition, revealing Luis Manzano's real-life clapback, exposing the pattern of coordinated fake news targeting Alex, and reminding every troll, clickbait merchant, and fake news architect that their attempts to tear her down are not only morally bankrupt but utterly pointless. While they fabricated drama, Alex Eala was busy making history. The origin of the viral lie. A Facebook page called Flow Tennis, which, on the surface, might seem like a legitimate tennis commentary platform but instead became the source of one of the most audacious social media hoaxes in Philippine sports and entertainment. Flow Tennis was never in the business of real journalism. Instead, it specialized in manufacturing outrage, weaponizing the names of real public figures, and wrapping lies in just enough plausible detail to make casual scrollers hit the repost button without questioning a single word. The fake quote attributed to Luis Manzano was crafted with surgical precision, designed to hit every possible emotional nerve of a Filipino sports fan. It invoked national pride, dismissed Alex Eala's legitimate achievements, and framed her as a target for representing her country, while giving the story a villainous energy that practically begged to be shared with every dramatic friend in one's network. The timing was no accident. The story began circulating just after Alex's high-profile appearances at the Australian Open and the Abu Dhabi Open, moments when public attention on her was at a fever pitch and emotions ran high. Fake news architects are strategic. They know the best time to detonate a fabricated controversy is when the real narrative is already charged with tension, when fans are celebrating a victory or digesting a loss and their fact-checking instincts are lowered. It was a cynical, calculated play, and Flow Tennis executed it with practiced efficiency, showing that this was far from a spontaneous blunder. It was a meticulously engineered attempt to manipulate public perception. But here's what Flow Tennis and whoever was behind it failed to account for. Luis Manzano is no passive celebrity. He doesn't quietly hope inflammatory stories blow over. On Wednesday, February 11, 2026, he took decisive action, posting a screenshot of the fabricated story on his official Facebook page for all his followers to see. Alongside it, he attached a warning so sharp, perfectly delivered, and quintessentially Luis that it immediately became its own viral moment. Wangakan, ha, 3 words, no crying, okay? Simple on the surface, these words carried an unmistakable message to anyone fluent in the cultural context. Legal consequences were coming, he had all the receipts, and the people behind the fabrication needed to prepare for accountability. It was a masterclass in shutting down falsehoods with maximum efficiency and minimum syllables, and the internet erupted in admiration. Luis didn't just deny the quote, he turned the correction into a public, viral event, matching the original fake story's energy with his own. He gave audiences something shareable, unmistakably tied to his name and voice, ensuring the rebuttal reached the same viewers that the smear had targeted. It was media savvy of the highest order, proving exactly why someone of his experience navigating the scrutiny of Philippine show business is not someone any fake news architect would dare underestimate. And the bigger picture makes the situation even more troubling. What happened between Luis Manzano and Flo Tennis is far from an isolated incident. It is part of a coordinated, deliberate pattern targeting Alex Eala, using her name and image as raw material for manufactured drama designed solely to drive engagement and harvest clicks. Luis Manzano was not the first respected public figure to be falsely linked to a controversy involving the young tennis star. Just weeks earlier, in January 2026, award-winning broadcast journalist and GMA News anchor Mel Tienko found herself in a strikingly similar situation. Fake social media posts claimed she had made disparaging remarks about Alex, creating the appearance of conflict between a respected media personality and the country's most celebrated young athlete, weaponizing outrage for maximum digital traffic. Like Luis, Mel had to step forward publicly, explicitly denying the fabricated story, rejecting the manufactured controversy, and warning the public not to engage with misinformation. Viewed together, these incidents reveal a deeply unsettling pattern. This is not the work of a couple of rogue trolls improvising for drama. It is a calculated, strategic campaign exploiting Alex's rising profile for clicks, likes, and shares, targeting her reputation with chilling precision. This is not casual fiction created for amusement, it is a deliberate, ongoing strategy to use Alex Eala's name and public profile as clickbait currency. By cycling through different beloved public figures and fabricating conflicts between them and the tennis star, these operations keep the outrage engine running and the traffic flowing. It is a business model built entirely on destruction, on the calculated erosion of reputations, and on exploiting a young woman's public image without her consent, knowledge, or any regard for the real psychological and reputational harm such stories inflict. And here is the uncomfortable truth. These tactics work because we allow them to. Every time someone shares a story without verifying it, comments in outrage before checking facts, or tags friends in a fabricated controversy because the headline felt satisfying, they are fueling the machine. This is not about blaming the audience. Most who shared these posts acted out of genuine love and protectiveness for Alex, a deeply admirable impulse. But untethered from verification, that love becomes a weapon, and the very person we aim to protect bears the cost. Every time one of these stories goes viral, even after debunking, even after Luis Manzano's Wangakan, ha, or Mel Tienko's public denial, the original fabrication has already embedded itself in millions of minds. That is the insidious mechanism of fake news. The lie sprints, the truth runs a marathon. While the truth is still lacing up its shoes, the damage has already been done to Alex's reputation, her mental space, and the public narrative surrounding a young woman already shouldering an almost incomprehensible amount of pressure. To truly understand the stakes, it helps to see what Alex Eala's life as a professional tennis player actually looks like. Born on May 23, 2005, in Manila, Philippines, she grew up in a country where tennis, while beloved, lacks the institutional infrastructure, coaching resources, and financial ecosystem of traditional powerhouses like the United States, Spain, Russia, or Serbia. From a very young age, her talent caught the eye of some of the most discerning coaches in the sport, earning her a place at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Manacor, Spain, a mark of extraordinary potential. She made history in 2021 by winning the Roland Garros girls singles title, becoming the first Filipino to claim a Grand Slam event, and she did it with a composure and dominance that left no doubt this was the emergence of a genuinely elite athlete. Since then, she has navigated the grueling WTA circuit, facing competitors honed by multi-million-dollar national programs and professional coaching from childhood, all while carrying the weight of being her nation's singular beacon of tennis hope. The pressure isn't just winning matches, it's representing the pride of an entire country on the international stage, a burden that would overwhelm most. Yet, even amid this, fake news pages have audaciously dumped manufactured scandals onto her image for clicks and outrage. But Champions Tennis focuses on the real story, and Alex has given plenty to celebrate. In early 2025 and 2026, she has demonstrated relentless upward momentum, grinding through the professional ranks with methodical, elite-level determination. Accumulating ranking points, gaining experience against the world's best, and developing her game on the biggest stages, she turned hard work into results. From a world ranking of 49 in January 2026, a career milestone in itself, she climbed to a career-high 40 by February 2026. Out of every professional female tennis player competing on the WTA circuit, Alex Eala sits among the top 40, a tangible testament to skill, focus, and perseverance far beyond any manufactured drama, to put it in the sharpest possible context, while trolls and fake news architects were busy fabricating confrontations and chasing internet clout. Alex Eala was ascending into the top 40 tennis players in the world. Her recent performances have shown that she is not just participating at the highest level, she is genuinely competing and posing a threat. At the 2026 Australian Open, one of the 4 Grand Slam events that define the tennis calendar, she faced world-class opponents on the grandest hard-court stage in the Southern Hemisphere. Every match, every point, every experience in that environment feeds directly into her ongoing development, helping her discover new gears and push the ceiling of her considerable capabilities. Each Grand Slam appearance at this stage of her career is not just a result, it is an education, and Alex is a student who approaches her homework with the utmost seriousness. Her appearance at the Abu Dhabi Open added yet another chapter. More data points, more battle-tested experience against the tour's elite. Professional WTA tennis is as much a war of attrition as it is a test of skill, and the players who ultimately reach the top are those who can sustain development over years of relentless competition, navigating inevitable setbacks without derailing their trajectory. Every indicator suggests that Alex Eala is not merely sustaining her development, she is accelerating it. Her rise from a ranking of 49 to 40 in a matter of weeks is statistical evidence of that remarkable progression.
Ligayang pagbabalik sa aking bahay, Luis. Ilang edisyon na ba at ilang taon na rin ang nakalipas mula ng una kang
Alex, after a terrific year last year, how does it feel to be making your main draw debut at Melbourne?
It feels great. I'm super excited. Coming. I think yan yung talagang pinaka nakakaiyak sa akin is when they play Lupang Hinirang or any like the national anthem and parang matagal ko nang. I think it's only normal that with the loss comes disappointment and being upset, but then again, it's another opportunity.
Alex, after a terrific year last year, how does it feel to be making your main draw debut at Melbourne?
It feels great. I'm super excited. Kamusta mga kapong Pinoy? Surprise! Excited na akong imbitahin kayong lahat na manood sa mga laban ko sa Mubadala Abu